So yesterday, Gillie the kid buried his son YNG Cheese. So I'm gonna start by saying this: rest in peace to him and condolences to the family members. If you're not familiar with the story, he was murdered in a triple shooting in Philadelphia. Now there were other victims, but the other victims were just shot. It was not fatal for them. Now there has been a lot of controversy behind this death because people were asking, like, hey, Gillie got $100 million deal. Why is his son still in the hood? Why is his son still trying to be a rapper? And the thing is, even though kids have well-to-do off parents, at the same time they have a mind of their own. Alrighty, they're going to do what they're going to do at the end of the day. So if it was his son dream to be a rapper, he's still going to pursue that. You know, his father was a rapper, so he probably wanted to follow in his father's footsteps and be a rapper as well. He wanted to probably have a name of his own. He probably wanted to make a name for his own self and be respected in Philadelphia. You know, people always talk about his father doing great things for the neighborhood, everything that they do. He probably was like, man, I got to make a legacy of my own, so I'm going to do my own thing. Now, with that being said, that does come with a risk because, you know, you out there hanging out in the neighborhood and your father and your uncle, they just signed this $100 million deal, so yes, you will be a target. Now, the bullet was not intended for him, but hanging out in those environments, that's how I usually go. The person that's innocent, the person that doesn't have anything to do with anything, always 9 times out of 10 be the one who end up getting shot and killed. People don't know how to aim these days. People don't know how to go for their intended target. So that's how it always ends up. But rest in peace, YNG Cheese. Condolences to the family. But I'm not done yet. This is just the first part. Let me get into the second part of this conversation. Now, I'm asking a question here, respectfully. Why is it so common for men involved in the industry, meaning entertainment, media, music, the industry? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Why is it so common for them to lose their sons? Now listen, I'm a fan of Ricky Smiley. I listen to the Ricky Smiley show. I used to watch the Ricky Smiley reality show and everything. That's how I know Brandon from the reality show. But you know, the whole thing about how he died and everything, it just seemed very vague to me. When they first said he had died, they never really gave any details about how he died. It was just very vague. And actually, I think Ricky Smiley was actually the first person to come out and say that. So, that's how everything went. It was just weird to me. That's just my analyst from the outside looking in. That's just how I see it. It was just weird to me, you know. They didn't give no details for real. It was very vague. And it just didn't make sense to me like that. And I'm a fan of Ricky Smiley. But it was just weird to me. That's just my opinion. It is what it is. And the thing is, you know, this is a common thing for people in the industry to lose their children. And the thing is, I have children of myself. I have 2 girls and a boy. And I would be devastated if I lost any of my kids. But the thing is, it just seems like this is the norm to where we look up like every couple months or so, and somebody in the industry is losing their child in some type of way. Even if it's not complete murder, they're getting locked up and spending years in prison. Not only the kids, but people that's involved in the industry directly, whether it's music, acting, entertainment, even in tech, these big tech companies, they're ended up dead. Like it's just like every couple weeks or so, a notable person ends up dead somewhere. And it just kind of makes you think like, is being in this industry, is being well known, is being this super influential person, is it really worth it at the end? And don't get me wrong, regular people, they lose their kids every day. Regular people die every day. But it seems like these people in the industry, man, they're dropping like flies, and it seems like their kids are dropping like flies. So, y'all tell me what y'all think about it. It was just a question, respectfully. But condolences to all those people who did end up, you know, getting murdered or end up dead or passing some crazy way. Condolences to them. But y'all tell me what y'all think about the situations.